Hey guys, it is Monday night. Excuse all the noise, but it is 10:10, and I just got in. I had to go on a little excursion to try and find a pharmacy that had prescription eye drops that I needed for surgery on Thursday. So I ended up having to drive 45 minutes one way to go get $300 eye drops. So I just walked back in the door and I'm getting ready to sit down and have some dinner. I did not cook this. It was all the boys home tonight and they cooked dinner, but they saved me a plate. So this is dinner. The only thing tonight that came from the pantry is the corn. That was corn I put up last summer, but everything else was store-bought. So not too much in the way of pantry challenge tonight, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you what I have. Hey guys, it is Wednesday night and I am working on dinner. What I have is pulled pork that we have in a food saver bag, and all it is just warming up in boiling water. I just turned this off, so it'll stay warm in there for a few more minutes until I get a bowl and pull it out and put it into a bowl. And I'm working on the rest of dinner. We're just gonna have some sliced up vegetables and apples, and I'm getting ready to warm up some maple beans. I canned these last week, so we're gonna try them out and see how they turned out. I've got some homemade ranch here, and we're just gonna have a quick, easy little dinner. I'm gonna see if they want some chips or chips and dip or something to go with it. But like I said, quick, easy dinner. I'm having my eye surgery tomorrow, so I still have a ton of stuff to do tonight before we do that, because I forgot there's a lot of things I can't do afterwards, like picking things up and leaning over. So I'm trying to knock out a bunch of laundry tonight and get some things cleaned up in the house, and just the things that need to be done before going a day or two without doing too much. So I'm going to go ahead and get this finished. It is 8:20. I just came in from the office about 20 minutes ago, so I am just getting this knocked out really fast, and we're going to have dinner. I'll show you what it looks like once it's dished up. Okay, I've started dishing up everybody's plates. This is pretty much what it looks like. We just have some fresh vegetables with homemade ranch, some apples, pulled pork sandwich, and some maple beans. So this is what we're going to have for dinner. Real quick and easy, quick kitchen cleanup so I can get on with my night. Okay, hope everyone else is having a wonderful Wednesday evening. Hey guys, it is Thursday evening and I am done with my cataract surgery. It went really well. I'm still going around with only being able to see out of one eye right now, so things are a little bit blurry. But the guys are at bowling. I did not go tonight. I stayed home, and Chris or Jaden, one of them, went ahead and put the lasagna in the oven, which it is cooking away right now, but it was not done before they had to leave. Jaden, poor kid, he broke down again today. He's driving an old truck, and the truck hasn't been driven in years, and so little things keep breaking on it. So Chris had to go and go pick him up with the truck and trailer again today. So kind of threw everything off. So that is in, and then these are just the leftover buns from dinner last night. I'm turning into garlic bread. And then there's some salad in the fridge if they want salad. So I'm just going to pop these in the oven and let them toast up. And then I'm probably going to go ahead and eat, and I'm kind of just relaxing and hanging out. The anesthesia did not do much during the surgery. It was supposed to be this twilight anesthesia that makes you very relaxed and stuff during surgery, which I felt zip during surgery. It's like they hadn't even given it to me. But on the drive home, I got so sleepy I could hardly keep my eyes open, and then as soon as I came inside, I crawled into bed and crashed. So I guess it's kind of a delayed reaction for me. So I am going to just eat and not do much of anything tonight after I finish this up. This aluminum foil looks rough. It was part of the aluminum foil that was wrapped around the freezer meal. I'm just reusing it and just to toast up the bread. So I'm going to go ahead and get this in, and I'll show you what I'm eating as soon as it comes out of the oven. Okay guys, so this is what I am having for dinner tonight. It probably does not look the most appealing on camera, but it is definitely comfort food. So, and this is this nifty little bowl holder that a good friend of ours, Jackie, had made us, and she sent us a 4-pack of them. Absolutely wonderful. So I am going to go and take this and go curl up in front of the TV and nibble on it and go watch some old episodes of The Ultimate Fighter and see some guys pound the living daylights out of each other. So that is my way of relaxing after surgery. So I'm going to go eat my lasagna and garlic bread and just go curl up with a blanket on the couch. The guys and everybody else will eat whenever they come in. Like I said, they're at the bowling alley right now. So I'm just going to go and hang with the dogs in the living room and eat a little dinner. I hope everyone else is having a good Thursday night. Hey guys, it is Friday evening and I'm changing up my meal plan. I'm still not 100% and I just didn't feel like doing a whole turkey roast thing and all that. Today was a really long day at work. I'm still super light sensitive and stuff like that. So I just want to kind of knock something out that will be relatively simple. So I just started pulling some ingredients out of my spice cabinet. I'm just going to make some homemade sloppy joes. I had a whole pack of buns left from camp. So I have these and I grabbed a pack of frozen turkey. I'm going to just do it with turkey out of the freezer. So I'm just going to go ahead and defrost this in the microwave real quick. And then I have a bunch of potatoes that we didn't use at camp either. So I've got olive oil. Let's see, I have all my seasonings mixed up. I have a pan here. I know this looks kind of weird, but it was just something quick I could do. This way the potatoes will crisp up since they're not sitting on the metal. I'm going to spray this with cooking spray, and then I'm going to slice up the potatoes into triangles, and I'm going to toss them with, let me see, I'm going to do some olive oil, and I'll probably use a little bit of adobo and some of this French fry seasoning, then give it a taste. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put those in the oven first so they can start cooking. So I'm going to make potato wedges with that, just simple potato wedges. And then the other seasoning, I'll probably add some parsley in with the potatoes. This other seasoning, I'm going to make the sloppy joe. So I have some olive oil. I'm gonna grab an onion and a bell pepper and go ahead and chop those up, get them browning in the stove along with a little bit of garlic. And then I'm pretty sure I'm out of cumin. I couldn't find it, but I know that most of the same ingredients that are in sloppy joe are in my homemade taco seasoning mix. So I'm gonna start with this and some mustard and smoked paprika with Worcestershire tomato sauce and garlic. And then if I feel that it needs a little bit more, I can always add a little bit of chili powder or something else to it. I'm not very consistent on how I make it. I just kind of cook to taste. So I'm going to go ahead and get that going. We're just going to keep it super, super simple tonight. My eye is still kind of aching and makes my head hurt really bad. So I'm just going to go ahead and knock this out. Chris said, let me just go pick up dinner tonight. And I said, no, I can do this really fast. They're out there working on a truck after a whole day running calls and stuff. It's been a super, super busy week. And I just, I can come in here and I can knock this out in 30 minutes. So I'm just going to go ahead and get this going, and we're going to have a quickie dinner. I'll show you what it looks like once I get things chopped up. All right, guys, this is the sloppy joe mix all mixed up. The potatoes are in the oven. Chris decided to try and still help me out and brought home a pizza. So people are going to kind of have whatever they want. So there's sloppy joes, pizza, and potato wedges for dinner. And in a little while, I'm not super hungry right now, and the boys were just grabbing slices of pizza and working on the truck at the same time. Whenever I make up a plate, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay guys, so this is our quickie unglamorous dinner tonight. We just have a sloppy joe with some potato wedges and some peppers and a little bit of homemade ranch, or if anybody wanted, there was carrots or tomatoes or whatever kind of vegetables they wanted. I just put peppers with mine. So there's also pizza. Like I said, Chris was helping me out and he grabbed a pizza, and they were snacking on that while working on the truck. So there'll probably be some of this left over for lunch tomorrow or dinner. And in addition to some pizza, I'm sure they'll finish it off. Definitely will. Sloppy Joes and pizza are not going to go to waste. So this is dinner. We're just going to go ahead and relax for the rest of the night. I don't plan on doing much of anything tonight. I know what I should do. I know I have so much laundry, and I have the dishwasher loaded and going, and that's about it. I think I am going to go and put my feet up and close my eyes and go listen to a book. So that is the extent of my evening. All right, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful night. So guys, it is Saturday night, and this is what I'm having for dinner tonight. My head is still really, really hurting after having eye surgery. And there are no kids home tonight. Chris is not here. And there is leftover Sloppy Joes amongst other leftovers from previously in the week. And I'm really just not in the mood for any of them. So I just wanted a bowl of cereal. So I'm sitting here folding laundry, watching some old UFC episodes, and eating cereal for dinner. So this is it. This is my my creation for Saturday evening. All right, guys, I hope everyone else is having a great Saturday night. Hey guys, it is Sunday evening, and I had fully intended to cook this. These are like some pork steaks I had pulled out, and they are defrosted. And I have broccoli, and I have some of this apple bourbon salsa. I had bought it, I don't know, a month ago or so, and I had opened it up, and I just did not think it made great salsa, so I put it in the fridge, and I thought, you know what, I think it would make a really good pork marinade. So I decided I was going to do this tonight on the grill. But honestly, my head has been hurting all day, and Chris had said he really was just kind of wanting some Sloppy Joes. I'd made these a couple nights ago, and he loved the Sloppy Joe mix, and we still had plenty left. Trevelyan is working out of town, and Jaden's at work tonight, and he took his dinner with him to work, so it's just Chris and I home, and I'm not really in the mood to eat dinner, so I just went ahead and made him. He wanted a couple of Sloppy Joes, and I paired it up with some chips and salsa, and I'll probably cut him an apple up or some strawberries or something to go with it, so he actually has some fruit or vegetable to go with his Sloppy Joes and chips and salsa, because this is not really healthy on its own, even though there's lots of veggies in the Sloppy Joes. But I'm just going to go ahead and give this to him, and just kind of keep on keeping things pretty low key around here the rest of the evening, just kind of slowly working on things. My eye is healing up really well, but the headaches from the eye surgery are just kicking my butt, and I'm having a hard time focusing and seeing and just kind of doing things. So I've just been taking it really, really easy. So Chris is actually going to run to the feed store for me tonight, because I can't lift anything over 10 pounds, and I need feed from the feed store. So he's going to run up after dinner and go get me some. So, all right, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday evening, and you will be seeing me make this tomorrow. So I'll be making the pork steaks tomorrow. Hey guys, so I am finishing up my meal plan, and this is what it looks like for the week. I know there's going to be a little bit of variation, because Sunday night I had the apple bourbon pork steaks, and that didn't happen. So I know that's probably going to get booted to Monday, and everything's just gonna slide down a little bit. So I know we're gonna do the apple bourbon pork steaks, and I know I'm gonna do Caesar salad and maybe broccoli, sweet potatoes. I have multiple sides I can put with this. I'd already defrosted some broccoli. Actually, I defrosted it because I was using it on my eye and head, and it had defrosted quite a bit, and so I thought, you know what, we're just going to have this for dinner since it's defrosted. So that is in the fridge right now, and then I'm going to take whatever's left of the pork steaks, and I'm going to chop them up and add them into stir fry. So that's going to be kind of a 2-meal thing. And then I want to defrost some chicken legs, and Chris loves dressing, so I'll probably do some chicken legs and dressing with some green beans. And then one night this week, we want to do breakfast for dinner, and the chickens are still laying really well. We're still regularly eating eggs, and we've had enough that in a month, I have filled up a 5-gallon bucket almost to the top with eggs in that hydrated lime solution. So that is going to be set to the side. So we're going to do that for dinner. I know Thursday night we'll probably end up doing leftovers. I still have a turkey roast I can do with mashed potatoes and homemade cranberry sauce. And then I have leftovers again written on Saturday night. It just really depends on how the day goes, or how the week goes. So, and how much is left over, because there's not that many pork steaks in the pack. So I'm thinking that there won't be that much left over once we make the stir fry with it, and that those 2 meals are going to be gone. I'm thinking there will be chicken legs left over, and most likely that's what we'll have on Thursday, because the breakfast for dinner, man, we're going to eat that. I cook pretty much enough for what we're sitting down and having, because eggs and things like that don't necessarily rewarm really well like the grits will. The grits will rewarm, and I only make enough toast, for what we're eating right then. So there won't be much in the way of leftovers from that. But there will be leftovers from the turkey roast and mashed potatoes and cranberry sauce. The roasts aren't huge, but there's always some leftovers from that. So we'll just see how the week goes. Simple meals. I haven't even been to the grocery store yet this weekend. So I'm just still been kind of battling blurry vision and a headache. And I actually went on Amazon and ordered a few of the things that I absolutely needed, like cat food and cups for the office, and a few odds and end things that I could just order on my Amazon Prime account and have it shipped here, because I just didn't feel like driving and dealing with stores. My fridge and freezer and pantry is good enough to kind of tide us over, and I'll end up going to the store later this week if I can shake my headache, and because I have to go back to work tomorrow. So I just really wasn't feeling it right now. And I know there's stuff I need to get, but I'm the only one that does the grocery shopping. I could send the kids with a list, but it's just easier for me to do it. So I'm sure that I'll shake this headache soon, and I'll be able to get to town and do some grocery shopping. And all of this stuff is old stuff. This was from camp. So this is the end of the week, or end of the month for February. And just going to go ahead and cook based on what I have right now, and not having to go to the store for anything else. All right, guys, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend.